The Black Death, a catastrophic pandemic reshaping history. The Black Death, a catastrophic pandemic, significantly shaped the course of history during the Middle Ages in Europe. Beginning in the mid-14th century, the Black Death was one of the most devastating pandemics in human history, causing unparalleled loss of life and drastically altering social, economic, and cultural structures. The pandemic originated from the bubonic plague, primarily caused by the bacterium Yersinia pestis. This bacterium was carried by fleas that infested black rats, which were widespread in merchant ships and among the trading routes of the time. The disease spread rapidly through trade routes, starting from the eastern Mediterranean and swiftly reaching Europe. The plague arrived in Europe in 1347, most notably through the port of Messina in Sicily. From there, it quickly spread across the continent, devastating cities and rural areas alike. It is estimated that within 5 years, the Black Death claimed the lives of 25 to 30 million people, wiping out about a third of Europe's population. The plague had 3 main forms: bubonic, pneumonic, and septicemic. The most common form, bubonic plague, caused painful swollen lymph nodes or buboes, high fever, and other symptoms. Untreated cases had a mortality rate of around 60%. Pneumonic plague affected the respiratory system and was highly contagious. Septicemic plague attacked the bloodstream and was usually fatal within a few days of infection. The Black Death had profound socioeconomic consequences. The sudden loss of such a significant portion of the population led to labor shortages, causing economic turmoil. With fewer workers available, wages increased, giving rise to new opportunities for the surviving lower classes. Many peasants began demanding better wages and living conditions, contributing to the decline of feudalism. The pandemic also brought about drastic changes in religious, cultural, and psychological aspects of society. People turned to various religious practices, hoping for salvation from the plague. Some resorted to extreme measures, such as self-flagellation or isolation. The sheer magnitude of death caused widespread trauma and reshaped people's perceptions of life and mortality. Despite its devastating impact, the Black Death eventually waned. Factors such as improved hygiene, quarantines, and a decline in rat populations contributed to the decrease in plague outbreaks. However, periodic resurgences continued for centuries, causing localized outbreaks in different parts of Europe. The Black Death marked a turning point in history, reshaping societies and accelerating changes that led to the Renaissance and later periods. It left an indelible mark on European history, altering demographics, economies, and the collective consciousness of the time. Its impact on medicine, society, and culture reverberated for centuries, underscoring the fragility of human existence in the face of a deadly pandemic. The end. Please subscribe my YouTube channel Teddy's Best Story Time. See you next time.